Just wanted to give you all a little insight about what you'll find here. God had ministered to me about several words that we loosely use, being Christians and religious fans, I'll say. And one of those, I'll just put this out there. When I say the word commandment, what's the first thing you think about? Somebody who is not, like, what'd you say? Okay, the Bible. The law, thank you. Anybody else? First word, Tricia. Instructions, right? So I took a very unscientific survey with a very small sample size, and I got answers like, sucker. I got answers like, you're gonna get in trouble. You gotta do it. You better, right? And so some of these things have a bit of a negative connotation to them. And so God ministered this to me as his commandments are simply his prescribed way of thinking. So when we think about how God thinks, we're really saying he gives us his law, right? He even says he puts his law in our hearts. And what he's saying is, I'm just telling you how I think about it. That's all it is. And so I went through several scriptures, scripture after scripture after scripture, and I was like, oh my God, like I've had this thing, I've been thinking about it wrong all this time. All he's saying to me is, baby, it's just how I think about it. So when you think about Adam and Eve, right? They're in the garden. How many commandments did they have? One. That's what I'm talking about. I like you. Come on over here, stand next to me. Don't be scared. She said, like, I know that answer. They only have one commandment. Just one. Why do they only have one? And I submit to you that it was for protection. It was to give them the power of choice. And the last one is so they know how God thinks. That's the sum of why he gave them the commandment. And once they broke the commandment, then he had to give them this long list of things. Why? Because now they had too much information from eating from the tree. Now they don't know how to handle the information. What do I do with all this stuff that I have on the inside of me now? And so now God is saying, I have to tell you exactly what I expect. Point after point. So then we tried to learn that, right? We did. We tried to digest it. I know I did. I was 13 trying to read the King James, y'all. I was hurting myself. I was trying to digest this thing. I wanted to know. I wanted to be pleasing. I wanted God to love me, and I wanted to love him back. And I knew, he said, if you love me, you will what? Y'all sure y'all ain't at church? Okay. Right. If you love me, you'll keep my commandments. So I wanted to keep them because I wanted to love you. When simply he was saying, just think like I think. If you love me, you'll think the way I think. You'll choose the way I choose. Not because it's an instruction, or you gotta do it, or you're gonna get in trouble, or sucker. But because this is how I think about it. And if I think about it this way, it's gonna bring you life, it's gonna bring you health, it's going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you prosperity, right? All of the blessings of the Lord that make it rich, and he added no sorrow to them. That's what it brings. And so when we begin to realize that we can think another way, we can think like God thinks about something, that changes the whole dynamics. It changes the whole way we operate. We don't have to walk in fear. We don't have to walk in doubt when we catch those things. Okay, wait, you think you're wrong. Come back over here, get it together. A whole new concept. So that's just one of the chapters in this book. Okay, so thank you.